Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a great weekend. So, a little more dressed on the high end today because this morning I had the privilege of officiating the funeral for a wonderful woman, Jess Haas. And so I'm in the garb today. It's also why the Monday Mojo is a little later in the day today. But I'm sitting here in the sanctuary at Chapel Hill United Methodist Church, and you can see over my left shoulder here our Advent wreath. And I remember when I was a kid coming to church on that first Sunday at Advent and seeing the wreath up. And I knew that meant there were 4 more weeks until Mattel Electronic Football was going to be mine. 4 more weeks till Christmas. And every week when we'd light another candle, I knew we were that much closer. Now, my mom also bought Advent calendars. So piece of paper with a little picture behind these little windows that you opened up, and you look forward to being the one. We had 4 kids in the family who was going to open up the Advent wreath calendar picture. And that's what was there. Now I'm not sure if the right word is embarrassed to admit, but sitting at home at the Buckner residence is a Bark Box Advent calendar for a dog. I'm not sure I'm all down with that. Although I have to admit, if I had a lot of discretionary funds, then the Advent bourbon calendar that you can get, which are very expensive, would be kind of fun. But I got to thinking about that. Advent means the arrival or coming of a person, thing, or event. At the Advent season in the church, we celebrate Christ's coming to the world, a person and an event and a thing, the kingdom of God coming in a new way. Each year when we light these candles, we celebrate the advent of Christ coming again. That got me thinking even more. Maybe the best way to celebrate the first coming of the Christ, is that we would then live in the kind of life, and by that I mean the kind of life where we let God love us so much so that his love pours out on everyone else around us. Friend, foe, anyone. That's what I preached yesterday. But I got to thinking about all these different kinds of Advent calendars that are out there now that are more just about fun, or just like for me, 4 more weeks till Mattel Electronics Football, that don't remind us that one of Jesus' favorite sayings when he came to the earth was, the kingdom of God is at hand. It's here now. And it's here now with those who follow after Jesus, who let God pour his love into us, and then we show it to others. And the whole reason that God can pour his love into us is because when he looks at us now, he sees Jesus. And he says, my child, my daughter, I am so pleased with you. And when we hear that, we can then be pleasing and loving to the others around us. And maybe that's the real celebration of Advent. Maybe that's better than bourbon Advent calendars and bark boxes and even this wreath. Maybe the real celebration is for you and I to say, I am deeply loved because of Jesus, and I'm going to do the same. Anyway, that's your late afternoon, first week of Advent Monday Mojo. Have a great week.